back door, Gene.
Come
back door, guys. Watch back door.
There's that green head. Go play guy closet. Mid-door.
Mid right now. Dead. I got streaks.
Closet. Back out. Dead.
Side her. I got streaks.
Alright.
He's by closet steps.
Push that closet.
Okay.
Hit him with an nade. Hill, watch out.
Two. Crim still
They're army tank.
Okay.
One's the army tank.
I need it behind the heady.
Crim dead. Another guy right.
Mid door, absolute in hill.
Close to
Nice.
streaks.
Last guy in the back.
Yep.
Damon's on hill. Damon's on hill.
We
Behind
got
pipe.
streaks, right? Let's go to the back then.
Damon's
Somebody's gotta go
behind
around.
Damon's behind the pipe. Got me.
We gotta kill this guy front then.
Oh, he's in front of me, bro.
I'm going around the back.
I'm going around the back. Alright, yeah, go.
That's absolute front by the barrel, challenging now.
Dead.
Other one outside the door, challenging your back alley.
Yeah, bottom mid.
Front crim.
Alright, you want a glide bomb?
Yeah, I'm about to right now. I'm using my glide bomb now.
Bottom right closet dead.
One guy's fine, going bottom side door. One guy's in the back, going in yellow. I'm gonna try to kill the guy bottom yellow. Bottom yellow dead.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
One more by mid.
Back door hill.
I'm in the
One's
back.
front and one's in the hill.
Front dead.
Oh,
He's spawned in the back on me. He's in that back shed. I got front. Scott, watch out front.
Back shed.
Going around the back again.
One guy window, I think too. I got window formal dead. I got two.
Nice. I'm in the back right now.
One guy front barrel hurt. One guy's on no. Front barrel no. He went in hill.
Okay, I'm
Front barrel.
That's dead.
Front barrel. There's two in hill.
I'm trying to help you on hill.
In the back door.
During that listening, OpTic Gaming started to take over a bit. The lead now blown up to 50+. Holding as strong as they can, but Chino, as he wins a one-on-one gunfight, eventually is also swarmed. You saw he did have a fighter pilot there to work with, but the 200-point mark looks like it's going to be cracked here for OpTic Gaming. Yeah, I mean, it was really tight until the listening. That's when OpTic kind of took over, right?
You can hear how vocal Chino was being for his squad, calling out everything he can, doing what he can with the slang as well. 22 and 18. The entries, though, for OpTic Gaming. One more player to beat in the hard point. That is the best rotation you can ask for. It's the green wall now, over 200 seconds.
And I think, like, obviously we've seen these games from TK time where they don't really keep up in the slang, but they're able to win. But against a team like OpTic, that's going to be hard to do, right? To have these off games, they expect to still be able to compete. It was until the halfway point, but then OpTic started to take over a little bit. We'll see if maybe the team kill there from OpTic cost them at all, but you still have Scump here trying to win, not able to do it. Now TK looking to get in, but still spawning left is OpTic Gaming, and OpTic just need 30 or more points here to open up this best of 5 with a victory.
And I don't know if you heard of that video, but it was almost like TK were caught off guard by how hard OpTic went in the league match, the biggest league of them all, the first time they faced off. I think they now realize, like, oh, wait, we should be giving our all for this. This is the best practice. Obviously, these matches mean everything for seeding for $500,000 playoffs. OpTic are going to give this their all in every series against TK.
And both these teams still feel they have a lot to prove. I mean, I've questioned Team Caliber's ability to keep winning. And for OpTic Gaming, you think you're the best team in the world of all time.
Yeah.
If you're TK, you think you're the best team right now.
Oh, my
And they prove it.
Scump, I can hear him getting fired up. OpTic now within 10 seconds of taking map number 1. They just need to hold the front door. They've got help from Formal, help from Scump. GG, OG, take map 1. As you can see, Formal and Scump, they're definitely happy with the performance on Valkyrie Hardpoint.
Big game 1 victory, but I'll tell you what. What we've learned of Team Caliber this year, they are never, ever, ever out of series. We speak a lot to the number of Game 5s they go to. I mean, just this past week, they went to what? A Game 5 with Era, a Game 5 with Vitality. But you know what? They still win the series. At the end of the day, it's all that matters. So if you're an OpTic Gaming fan, a COD fan, I don't care if this is a 2-0 lead for OpTic. You never, ever, ever feel safe against this Team Caliber roster.
Especially now when you're going into Ardennes Forest in Search and Destroy. We know that's TK's playground. They're very confident on that map, and you can't count them out on CTF on Ardennes Forest either, which will be our next 2 maps. That sets the stage, though, for this series. I can tell you right now, this is the #1 storyline in Call of Duty Esports at the moment, this TK versus OpTic, the rivalry forming. And I think a lot of it is also spread from the fan bases as well. 2 of the larger fan bases certainly in Call of Duty Esports, if not the 2 largest, and for good reason.
And I think it's just, it's just almost as simple as what I said. It's the team that is considered the best of all time against a team that's considered the best right now. And both these teams just want to shut the other one up. And it's great. It's great to see. You love the passion out of these young players. It's fantastic, man. All I want is a series that's going to go the distance. I want a back-and-forth battle here, pal.
And I think this is a team, this is what OpTic needed. They needed someone to try to challenge and begin to win back-to-back events and begin to become this single team that is really rising above the rest. Because, again, it's challenging the egos of OpTic Gaming. It's challenging their legacy. At this point, you know, they've won basically everything you can take home. They need something to battle for, and right now, what they're battling for is obviously the major spot in playoffs and the $500,000 on the line, one of our biggest events of the year, and it's also their title. And I can tell you right now, the title means a lot when you got egos the size of the OpTic boys over there.
Yeah. They've certainly developed some egos over there. They're time winning.
Don't worry, TK's not too far behind now.
Hey,
here we go. That's been clipped.
Both these guys have seen.
Kaz is tweeting.
Hey, they've seen a lot of success, man. It's exciting, but it's going to be interesting because we have the matches here in stage 1, and obviously we're heading to Atlanta for the major, which is where TK is based out of. They're going to have huge fans in attendance. I mean, that might be one of the few times we see a major event where maybe there's more TK fans than OpTic fans. We talk about the fact that sometimes the crowd's a little lopsided.
They're just going to rent one half of the arena.
Yeah, right? I mean, they could. It's. I think I saw Kaz tweet something about the fact they're going to have all TK members there, a merchandise booth. It's going to be very, very cool. And
they're rolling deep in. If you want to roll deep to Atlanta, tickets are on sale now. Be sure to head over to MLG.com to find more information about how you can be at Atlanta.
Might be /Atlanta.
Yeah, it's definitely. So I just sent to the website because that's where they can go and watch Trading Shots, the new debate-style game show. Broadcast every week, live from the MLG studios.
We got a new hot mic coming next week as well. We got a lot.
Hot mic, what's that?
A lot of content coming for the CWL, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it because it's going to be a long year, a fun year, and we're just getting started. But now, if you're just joining, welcome. The OpTic's got a 1-0 advantage, but this is going to be a very tough map to find a victory against TK.
Yeah, and we know how TK like to set up, but what's scary is we know how TK like to set up. Teams know how TK like to set up, and they still win the maps just because of how good of a lineup they are.
All right, let's open things up. Offense for Team Caliber. Pretty standard setup from OpTic. 1 at A, 1 mid, 2 at B. And the opening fights go OpTic's way. Karma and Scump getting things done inside of Ruins. You only have 2 players left now, and Kenny, in theory, they're going to have to try and clutch up, and both their spots are giving up. Karma knows he's got 1 week. Wants to push this out, wants to be careful. He doesn't want to get baited into theory here.
Yeah, oh, did they see him? Doesn't appear so as of yet. Karma's going to peek for 1. Can't chain the second, but nice challenge from Theory. We'll make this a clutchable round.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a gunfight you usually win. Nice stuff from Theory there. He just spotted one. Just spotted one, trying to get the other. He bumps out and gets it. Theory, no, not down. He sure as hell made it interesting, though.
Yeah, from a 1v4 down to what was almost a 1v1. Thankfully for Crim and OpTic fans out there, he gets there just in time to trade that kill. So not as pretty as you would have thought the round would be.
You saw him check mid for a second. If he spots Crim, maybe he's able to clutch that.
I don't think he... See, he wanted to jump towards him to get as close as possible with the SMG. If he does that again and sees Crim6 middle, I don't think he moves outside the cover of the rock. He might jump challenge, but still keep it where the rock can protect him.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it would have gone differently, but still 3 kills for Theory. Unfortunately, first round does go to OpTic.
Karma with another first blood.
And that's, I mean, he's the X factor in this team. I mean, he gets flack sometimes for maybe not having the best performances, but when he does play really well, this team becomes infinitely scarier. AR in the hands of Scump. Finds a kill. 2 versus 2. Formal comes from the back, though. Accuracy ready and waiting.
And that's so good from Accuracy. Expecting the aggression. Now, if anything, they can just go ahead and let OpTic focus on this objective. They can retake the site together. Scump in the 1 versus 2.
Gino just trying to shoulder peek this. Get what information he can. Scump gets peeked. Scump wins the gunfight. Accuracy now coming in. Can he get away? Did he spot him on the cross? He didn't spot him. Accuracy didn't see him either.
Oh, beautiful challenge from Accuracy. Plays that deep angle, basically gives him the opportunity to see that entire area. Recenters and kills Scump and keeps his streak alive.
And Accuracy was huge there. I mean, killing Formal on the flank from that mid-cabin cut. He gets 3 kills, I believe, in that round. Remember, Theory had 3 in the first, so...
He evened the numbers out with that first kill on Crim6, because that's going to be the battle of this entire map, is Accuracy versus Crim in the mid lane.
Nice round victory there from Team Caliber. Now they'll get back to offense. This time it looks like they want to do this A hit. It's all going to be up to Crim.
He does have Armored on. The silver lining here. He sees everything. He knows this is an all-out assault. What can he do? First blood for Crim6. Kenny, you better move forward, my friend. The nade comes in, but has enough damage been done? Chino kills Formal, who was trying to watch that cross, and now it's TK moving onto the site. If you get this far pushed up, if you get to the cabin cover like TK now have, they should win this round every
Karma hit it quick, though. He hit this thing really quick. He hit it so fast, I think he's going to catch 1 or 2 off guard. He doesn't finish that quick enough, though.
Oh, but
he get both.
Scump had his cross.
Scump gets one on the
And
other.
they see Kenny. Oh, my goodness. OpTic might just do this.
Karma gets to the flank so quickly. What can Kenny do? Stuck between a rock, a bomb site, and a hard place.
Oh. Tries to beam Karma. Doesn't work out yet. 35 seconds left now in the round. He'll see Scump as well.
Woo! Oh, he's gotten so close to making this a 1v1 twice. Not sure how many of those hit markers the first time were through that tree stump, but still some nice long-range shots. He's doing
my God!
Doing everything he can. Both of them getting so weak, but can't finish it. Finally, Karma gets the better of him. But yeah, I mean, that just comes down to if Kenny can finish one of those kills, make it a 1v1, he's got a chance. But I think Karma getting to the flank so quickly just caught them completely off guard.
Yeah, and the big thing there, though, was the player who was going to try to challenge Karma and trade the kill inside that hill, which he might not have been ready for, was immediately spotted by Scump. Scump cleaned that one up. Once they got the 2v1, they clutched it up from there. OpTic now up 2-1. Karma, monster map so far, 5-2 with 2 first bloods.
Stun hits it, Bell.
They're in position. Now they're in position.
Was that their own stun? For the one that first hit him in the back? No,
that's
I thought maybe he threw a poor one for a second.
Kenny plays so comfortably at the site. He doesn't even have armored on. He just doesn't even care what stuns are thrown. Infantry hunker. Scump's been spotted. He's so weak. Formal can't put the shots down range in time, and Kenny will just back on up, play his life. No reason to peek.
Just holding for now.
And you know Chino's going to be here. You know someone's going to be watching from the Spitfire tank. Oh, that's an opening. 2 versus 2.
Accuracy. And Kenny. Going up against Scump and Formal. Scump out of position here. Kenny has to back up. He's already ripped one off cover. Not able to do it again. Scump, 3 kills in a row. He's now jumped out to 6-2. Him and Formal get it done.
Those are rounds you cannot afford to lose if you're TK. Wow, I'm actually... Accuracy was pre-aiming that, and Formal still somehow got the kill. Nice shots at the PPSH.
The TK boys dialed in. They've got to turn it around here. I mean, they're not out if they go down 2-0, but it certainly becomes very, very scary. 4-man hit. Up through mid now. Nades out mid. Nobody holding. It's because they have a 3-stack inside a B, so their pressure to mid doesn't really connect with anything. They now have to fight it on through you, and you had 2 players. They're ready.
Scump with another 4 versus 2, and look at how far pushed up it's Formal. Spots Kenny as well. They're getting all. They're choking out TK basically, taking all the map positioning. Look on the other side. It's now Crim6 late flanking. He should see the free kill onto Kenny here in a moment. He might actually get both to end this round. Accuracy in a 1v3.
You don't want to get this kill to Scump.
No, you do not.
He's already got 4 in a row. Getting closer and closer to streaks, but you see where bomb is in you. That's bordering on impossible to get to unless he just absolutely obliterates 2 players.
Formal will see him.
Spotted 1. Flank didn't come in. And Crim6, right as he peeked it, accuracy went ahead and wrapped towards A.
He's just going to play his life at this point? I feel like he will.
Just not enough time.
Yeah.
Like, where the bomb is, like, what are you supposed to do here? You don't want to give Scump the kill. And Scump in the position, you know, if he tries to get that bomb, he's getting the kill.
Scump in the best position to get that final one, or one of the final ones he needs to get streaks. 10 seconds remaining.
Well, it's heads up from accuracy. I like it. I mean, he didn't really have a chance to win the round.
Yep.
Doesn't want to throw anything else in OpTic's favor. Heads up play.
They're moving as close as they can to him. They're not going to spot him in the end. OpTic now up 4-1.
And, I mean, I feel like TK have had a couple winnable rounds, right? I mean, things fell apart at the A site the one time. At B, it looked like they were going to have the odds go in their favor and things collapse. Just seems like they need to get 3 kills out of 1 player to have a chance in some of these rounds.
You know accuracy's going to be on that left side of mid. Scump's been doing so well, but accuracy's the king of playing that area. If there's someone that has an arrow that can stop the man. Oh, how is this allowed? How is this allowed?
Wow.
They've just pushed right through B.
Well, I guess the only good thing if you're OpTic is he only gets 1 kill before it's traded, but Kenny picks up a kill as well. So it's 2v3 in fire cut. You got 1 player of OpTic, and cave another. Accuracy just spotted one. Can Formal pick up Chino here and give them a chance?
He's playing at a perfect angle where he's hoping maybe Chino challenges towards the wrong side. They still have time. I think he just saw him.
Starting to inch his way forward. Wants to pick up Chino first, though the timing of that. Right as Chino pushes through. Now we spot him.
2 versus 2. And look at where Karma's got to it be. They're kind of pinned in these back ruins. This is absolutely possible.
Well, now Karma can call it out. I think Formal just got some awkward timing in mid as he cut across. I actually don't know if he got spotted. Yeah, he did. Accuracy wins the gunfight. 15 seconds remaining. It's all on Karma. He's trying to hunt the kill here in the backside. Couldn't spot him, so he's going to go ahead and get this down. And try to clutch this 1v2.
And look at this from Accuracy. He's sprinting right at it. So well done. He's actually going to get the kill, I would assume. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Karma tucks in the corner and able to turn this into a 1v1. Another round that you feel should have gone TK's way may fall apart. I don't know if he spotted him.
I think he did.
Now he surely has. Tries to get away. He's just going to dip. He's just trying to dip, but Kenny clutches up in the 1v1, and that you had to win that round. You had to. I mean, you can't let the 2v1 slip through your fingers. Good clutch there by Kenny to finish the kill. And that keeps you alive in this. I mean, 5-1, yeah, we've seen the comebacks, but really infrequently. Here you're still in a battle.
What was perfect from Kenny was that he didn't sprint forward that entire time. He knew Karma was in the sight, just kept staying patient, kept waiting for him to get a little bit overzealous with that peek, and once he got him one shot, he knew, this is my chance to win the round.
Players of Team Caliber pushing up towards Bell, one mid-map.
This is a counterplay from OpTic. They have everyone here that they could ever want. But it's TK with these stuns, making all the difference.
Formal gets a kill and gets away for a moment, but he is in a tough gunfight right now with Chino. He needs to work together with Crim6 to try and pick it up, but Crim gets hit on the cross, and Accuracy and company clutch up back-to-back rounds here for TK.
I like that from TK. Stuns come into play right there. OpTic not ready for it. They don't have armored at that top area. Most players this map so far with the AR have been running infantry hunker.
I just like to delay him a bit, you know? Just wait a little bit.
Yep.
Catch him and then make the push. It pays off.
On to round 8 now with TK winning 2 in a row. Do they have anyone working towards streaks? Can we quickly kind of just swap through the players on TK? Okay.
Nothing really.
Kenny.
Oh, Kenny. Sorry, Kenny. Very close. Kenny hyper-aggressive up mid-map.
Both players just kind of duck and hide. This is so smart. This is so smart. He was trying to just lay down in mid for a second. He'll back on up now. OpTic keeping the same strategy we saw earlier, which was almost like these splits to keep TK in their positions. They don't want to oversell one side of the map.
Ooh, I thought Crim over-challenged for a moment there, but he is able to get away with his life.
What is that?
Just goes gallivanting across mid-map like Accuracy isn't in the position he's always in. And Kenny for the streaks! Woo! Just destroys Scump after taking out Karma, the high ground, paying dividends there. And what looked to be maybe an easy game win early in this, a 4-1 lead for OpTic Gaming, suddenly a tie game and you got streaks for TK.
Suddenly advantage TK.
Yeah, absolutely.
Streaks coming on in now. Wow. OpTic are going to be kicking themselves to that one. You and I both kind of went, what? On that play middle map.
I don't know if there was a call from Crim that he thought Accuracy repositioned to push him with Chino or something, but yeah, the way Formal went marching over mid-map, it was like he had no idea that Accuracy was set up there, and that's where he always is.
Can we swap? Do OpTic have Mountain? No. Wow. Those players at B are in for a rough time.
Yep. Here it comes. Can they get to safety? They certainly all can. He goes for Formal, and he's able to pick him up. Formal's woes continue as he's at 3-7. Scump can't finish the kill with Scump. A couple line up, and Accuracy's weak. The nade's good. The nade's got him. Crim finishes it, and suddenly it's a 2v1 for OpTic. Everything falls apart for Team Caliber.
Just Scump things. Seriously, that's just one of those plays that Scump makes. They know where Chino is now. Did Scump just save the game for OpTic?
Don't count out Chino. He's got some big clutches here, but Scump, how? Turns and burns. Chino, I felt like he died instantly. Did he get shot by anybody else? Let's see this.
I just don't think Scump missed the whole round.
I thought Chino died a lot faster than that. but
Think
my God.
of this round later on in the series, no matter where it ends up, that's one you think TK win 10 out of 10 times, and more importantly now, Maven, OpTic know that there is still a fighter pilot in play.
It's true.
And now look at their whole classes. Mountain, two of them at least. 3 of them with Mountain because they used the glide bomb for naught. You gotta win that round with your TK. The nade comes into Kenny, he's one shot. And there's the kill. First blood OpTic.
Able to finish him up.
They want to kill Theory right now. Challenge comes in. He at least trades one. He's doing what he can to just play his life. He's got help now. Accuracy can't make it. The 2v2. There's the challenge from OG. And Scump talking, chirping across the stage. The king wants to reclaim his throne from the challengers in TK.
Oh, and that's just like you said, like, you know, TK starts out slow, but then they turn the game in their favor. It seems so fast. Just a couple minutes go by, a couple rounds, suddenly they have streaks. It's all tied up. They get the first blood with that glide bomb. You're like, oh my God, they're going to take the lead in this one. And then Scump does Scump things.
OpTic beat TK on their bread and butter of a map there. And now they're up 2-0 in our best of 5. Ardennes Forest will show again and capture the flag, but my goodness, folks, what a play there from Scump. Team Caliber, their backs against the wall. You heard the hype in the video before the series. Not much love between these two teams fighting for the top spot in Call of Duty Esports. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, will OpTic sweep?
that have had odd weeks in the sense like, you know, OpTic get reverse sweep by Era. If you're TK, you go the distance with Vitality in Era. You get 3-0 swept by Rise. So, I mean, the wins, if all the trash talk wasn't even there before the match, like the win's still crucial for both.
Yeah, they definitely look shaky this week, no doubt about that. But right now, all eyes are on this matchup as it's OpTic up 2-0 over TK. If you're just tuning in, the hard point went over to OpTic Gaming as they just took the lead and really didn't look back at around the midway point of that map. In Search and Destroy, that man on your screen, Scump, had a ridiculous round 9 where he winds up living through basically everything from TK and comes out on top first.
And there were a lot of crazy rounds. Like, you know, you kick it off at Theory gets 3 kills, Accuracy gets 3 kills. Kenny has the 2 headshots that then secure him streaks where you think the tide's going to really turn. And then Scump answers back with a bit of highlight for himself. Just, I mean, so many talented players across these two teams. And, wow, man. Hopefully we get more maps, but it could end here.
Game 3. Capture the flag on Ardennes Forest. We're following Scump off the break with the STG. Still looking towards mid-U. Weakens Theory and knows there's another player top birds.
Scump doing some damage early, but not finding the kills. Theory tries to peek him and pick him off the tank. Gonna push him, and there's the first one. One player down. Formal getting swarmed by one, but able to locate it. 2 players near mid-map now. 4-team Caliber, but both gone. Crim6 pushes out Fire Cut. Both drop, and now this will be map control here for OpTic Gaming.
And I love that. I love that Crim hits right towards Ruins. Gives his teammate who's pushing out a bunker and Scump and Formal, Karma, who spawns up with him, to clear middle lane. Now they've got the setup they want to begin to develop something towards this TK base.
And this is Map and Mo where we heard some really excellent. We had some great listen-ins, right? I mean, we had the E-United one, we had the FIDA one, but the comms were incredible for OpTic yesterday, right? When they played this exact map.
We're almost back here. This should be a pull from OpTic Gaming. Well, you know, Crim's not checking the mid lane. Crim sprints right into it. Oh, this is there's no way this happens. There's just no way.
Formal's about to get pinched from every which way, it feels like.
Wait, Scump is here. Scump sees him. No way. He's going to bring it right towards middle lane as well. This is the exact route you want to go. Scump with another kill. And OpTic will strike in the opening 90 seconds.
Unreal stuff there.
And he's fully streaked. My God, how did he just do that?
I mean, he picked up, what, another kill from behind? Scump covered his U. Working together brilliantly.
Here's CK's chance.
They got to flag out. It's running right towards Crim. It's now running back into bunker, I believe. Back into the hands of OpTic Gaming players, and they will.
OpTic are just getting the kills they need to right now. Simple as that. Kenny's even giving away his position. He's now dead, and look at where Crim6 is. He's shooting Accuracy in the back of his spawn. This will be another flag pull for OpTic Gaming, and they're on the less preferred side of this map. They're fully streaked out. This all signs pointing towards another capture, and OpTic, I think, are more or less thinking about maybe a relay at this point. Okay.
Theory's giving them a chance. He picks up 2 big wins. One in that fire.
Formal's trailing.
He wrapped back towards the front. There's one more here to deal with. Make it 3 now, but he keeps finding the kills.
Theory did everything he could.
Yeah, I mean,
Theory did everything he could.
He killed one, in Fire Alley, or sorry, Cabin Alley, comes in a mid and wins another big gunfight, but just need a little bit of help.
Yeah, if he literally gets any help right there, that's a different story, but it's 2-0 OpTic Gaming now. Only halfway through side number 1, and yes, they do have a ton of streaks at their disposal. I believe 5 at this point. TK have claimed the OpTic Gaming flag, area. Karma with the first. Karma with the second, and it's kills like that that are keeping OpTic Gaming in the lead right now. Can we do a quick swap through TK? What are they running? So Mountain from Chino, Mountain from Kenny, Mountain from Accuracy, Mountain from Theory. Their hand is forced. No airborne, no armored. They have to run. Mountain due to the 5 streaks.
It's huge. I mean, you become slower on the map. You can't deal with the stuns like you mentioned with having armored. It is a very, very big difference. And the problem is, I mean, what I would like to see teams start to do is don't even use the streaks. Just hold on to them.
Right.
Make them use Mountain for the next 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes, right?
Oh yeah. No, you don't have to worry about Mountain. So you can have a class where you can soak a stun. You can have a class where you can run faster. With airborne, it's crazy just how much it changes. 90 seconds left now inside number 1. So far, it's been all OpTic Gaming. Again, they are on the verge of a 3-0 over TK if they can hold on to this lead. Theory doing what he can to soften up Scump. He'll actually get the kill with the nade, and now here comes TK's chance. The glide bomb, that's going to see basically nothing. Formal does actually still kill Kenny with it.
Is that kill going to be enough? There's still 2 players pushing in here. Crim6 tagged, trying to throw a sticky there, at least back up 1. He's worried about getting pushed from outside bunker, cuts back, lines
Kills
up 1.
like that.
He's alive long enough for Scump to get into it, but Chino keeps on rolling, but finally, there's just one more player here from OpTic, it seems, every time.
Oh, no! Oh, no! We always say don't shoot bodies, but forget about the juju and
We're going
what
game
people
5.
say around it.
We're going game 5 now.
I can tell you Karma doesn't care. This man wants to prove he talks the talk and he backs it up in game as well. OpTic looking for one final offensive play to end the half. 18 seconds left, 2-piece from Scump. You've got a development now up the middle street. Got some help from Karma. They've got to go if they're going to make it happen. Remember, there is extra time in the Call of Duty World War II rule set in CTF. They try to pull the flag. Not going to happen yet. Crim's still here. No way this will work. OpTic will go to the half up 2-0. 5 minutes away, Maven, from 3-0ing TK.
Wow. And God, I mean, it's tough to. I know one series doesn't tell an entire story for a team. Certainly, it's one series on land, but at the same time, I mean, you got to feel about the Rise series versus TK, and right now the OpTic series versus TK. Rise and OpTic look the superior teams.
Yeah,
like it'd be very difficult to argue that, in my opinion.
Here's the thing: you lose this series right now, if you're TK, and you get 3-0'd by Rise, 3-0'd by OpTic, and you go to 2 game 5s. That is not the week that you want to have by any means.
I still wouldn't be shocked if they come out and play in a. Oh, I'll never hear the end of it.
Stuns coming on in. Kenny pushing right up middle. Theory getting sneaky as well. Crim will at least force him to shoot, which will stop him from making that heroic sneak play. Formal 2-piece in the middle. How many times do we see these 2 pieces in the OpTic gaming base that swing the numbers in their favor?
Chino is that last man up. Finally has some.
I heard him calling out
spawners
Scump
coming in. Chino to get 1 kill. He might find Crim here, depending on the timing. Crim able to win that. You still have some streaks like you saw for OpTic Gaming. Getting pushed back once again is Team Caliber. You got the pinch coming in now. You have Formal on one side. You've got mid-map and Karma. They're spawning them out Bell. Karma was holding for so long that eventually the pressure from Formal spawned 1 Bell. He got shot in the back. They do want to invest a glide bomb in this, and now they're going to play behind it. Theory set up in the back. Everyone else spawning out.
Oh my God.
Wins the gunfight. And he's going to double up on his streaks here.
They've got to watch this ruin, Zoe. Scump's teammates got that. Scump's got to give that up. He knows Crim's there going for the pinch.
Karma got back. 1 hit through you.
Karma sees him. Karma can't win the gunfight. It's going to be a 1v1 on the flag. Gets it from Formal. There's the capture. 3-0 OpTic Gaming. They are getting the kills over and over, Maven. I can't stress it enough.
Probably Formal just like tripled up on his streaks. Like he
right?
had him full before he even put the cap through. I'm exaggerating, but still unreal stuff there. He's 13-5 right now. And I mean, if this was 3-0 on London Docks, you'd be like, okay, they can bring this back. But 3-0 on Arden with 3 minutes with a streak edge to OpTic. I don't know how TK do this. I mean, we've seen some amazing comebacks, but this one seems a little out of reach.
Challenge coming in from Accuracy there to try to shut down 1. 3 minutes left now. TK, they're going to have to start getting desperate. Start forcing pulls to happen. Another 2-piece from Karma. Crim6 at double positive. Formal at double positive. Karma now positive 2. Positive 3. Ooh, Formal clips the top of Kenny's head too. 4 dead on TK.
It's been, I feel like it's been difficult to even show TK POVs because they've just been, they've been 3 and 4 down so many times. They've been fighting out of spawn.
Look at where Crim's put himself. He's gonna shoot Accuracy in the very back of the farthest point of his.
You saw it happen on the other side too.
Should be another flagpole.
I think Karma might have spotted him crossing ruins, but Karma has to hightail back to the base. Now knows it's out. They still have some streaks to work with. Karma challenges again, not able to win it, so a flag touch
Fighter pilot
come in, but actually the touch doesn't come in. He kills the one right by the flag. 2 hitting up through mid. Flag is still hot. The carrier Formal is pushing up to get in position because you know how strong that is here when you're just using your head above the ramp.
My goodness, folks. The lead, 4-0 for OpTic. The streaks still here for Formal. This is a motivated OpTic looking to make a statement. There's no other way to put it.
I mean, you heard it purely in that, that content piece before this match started. It's a team that has been considered the greatest of all time. You don't like it when another team is considered the top team. It's as simple as that.
Yep. 90 seconds left now. TK with the flag out. Can they get something going. This would be one of the greatest comebacks in the history of Capture the Flag in all of Call of Duty history. Not just Call of Duty World War II, not just recent years, ever. There's the capture through the artillery. Theory the only one pushed up, and they still need 3 caps in a minute and 15 seconds.
If anyone can do it, you feel like it's this roster. But as Theory pushes up, he does get him behind one. He's at least going to get a touch here. He says no one to help out, and you got to stop thinking about the smart play and start about thinking just about any play right now, just 'cause there's so little time on the clock. But the entire kill feed's green. Like, what do you do?
His hand is forced. What did I say earlier? When you're down by this deficit, your hand is forced. That's his best chance. Killing Scump. He's got a teammate and a lead blocker here in Kenny. Fighter pilot now from OpTic. Again, TK, they have to start running airborne. They can now be spotted. 39 seconds left. Maven, I think this one is done.
Yeah, no, that is a statement from OpTic Gaming. And, I mean, 2 rough series for TK this week against the top teams in Rise and OpTic.
Many people in the community began to say, well, you know what? TK, their reign is over. Rise and OpTic are the teams that are better than TK. Well, this week, Rise 3-0 Team Caliber. OpTic Gaming will now do the same. I'm sorry, TK fans. Yell at Maven all you want. It is no longer opinion. It is fact. Teams have caught up, and competition is greater than ever before.
That's all you can ask for, man. There are so many top teams. There's so many teams that you look at that you feel like could win Atlanta right now, right? You've got TK, OpTic, Rise, LG, Red.
Like, look at Karma. What is he even saying? I swear, David just lives in his own universe.
Dude, I forget their Envy even maybe, but there are so many teams right now that you think could go into the next event and win it. I love it, man.
Yep. I think you see the frustration there from Chino. That's a rough week for TK. That is definitely not the start they wanted to have to the second half of their stage 1.
If there's anyone that's going to put in the time, grind, and improve, though, it's that TK roster for sure.
Trust me, I think that this is kind of their wake-up call as a lineup as well. OpTic, I think, already had theirs. They've now started to build it back. I think this right here, forget about everything that happened the first half. This is now the wake-up call for Team Caliber. And
I think a wake-up call can really drastically improve a team. Like, like when you finally realize, like, hey, maybe there's some stuff we need to work on or specific maps we need to improve on. And with this TK team, we've seen them trying some different things in Search and trying some different game modes they didn't play before. And, you know, maybe they are gambling a little bit more here in the LAN League because they feel pretty good about getting top 4. I'm curious to see what comes out in Atlanta. Like, what TK do we see at the next major LAN? Because it's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait.
It is. And again, the storylines continue to develop. This is one that I think will continue through and through throughout the Call of Duty World War II season. Again, today we saw Rise Nation, who's still sitting atop this division. We talk about TK and OpTic, but it's Rise right now, the kings of Division A. They're sitting pretty going into the final week of regular season competition for Division A.
I just love that if you ask me right now who the best team in the game is, I don't have like a something I'm sure of. I really don't. Like it's wild right now at the top.
It's a good feeling to have, right? And again, it comes back down to the competition here in the CWL Pro League. It's the #1 league in the world for a reason for competitive Call of Duty. And guess what? One man fired up during that series was Scump. He had a game-winning play in the Search and Destroy, and he's on the main stage with Jess.
We are here with Scump coming off of that fantastic 3-0 sweep. So, you know, you just 3-0'd Team Caliber. You guys are headed to the playoffs. How are you feeling about your performances as a team lately?
We've been playing really lackluster, actually. The first 2 matches back for week or our second heat, we were playing a little bit sluggish, a little bit sloppy, like we were giving up stuff that we normally don't do. And I was just telling you before this interview, that was like our first tough match in our eyes coming back into the CWL. So to get that win 3-0 over them and to like actually see that we don't actually have mistakes when we were going 100%, it's good to see. Just beat a great team in TK, and it's always good for confidence.
You called it your first tough match, and yet you did not. You made it look so effortless. So do you have any words of how you managed that 3-0, particularly when 2 of those maps were Arden Forest, which, as the caster said, is TK's bread and butter?
I think that we've just caught up a lot to them. They knew the game very well the first couple of events. Arden's Forest, they mastered, but I think now we're sort of on that level with them, especially in SND. So it's really good for us to have that map in our back pocket now. Still struggling on a few SNDs, but on a few of them we're good. So to have that in our back pocket's definitely good to have for us.
On that note, you know, like I said, you're in a really good position. You're headed to the playoffs. So for next week, what are your goals?
Pretty much just go 4-0. Next week is the harder of the 2 weeks for us. We play Red, Echo Fox, and Rise all in the same week, so that's going to be tough. It's going to be really good practice, though, so I'm looking forward to it, trying to end the season strong, going for at least first or second, because just get an easier match at the start of the playoffs. But yeah, feeling great. Just going to try to take some matches against other good teams.
Great. Well, we are in for an exciting week next week. Thank you so much for the interview. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Jess. Great to hear from Scump and OpTic Gaming. A swift dispatch there of TK. I guess you could say, Joe, Maven